Hello everyone, it's ArtisanTony and Artisan Barrett. We got our cozy little fire, tabletop fire going. And let's see, what are we doing a video about, Barrett?
Knives.
Knives. Kershaw knives. This story goes back a couple of years, and it's when I first got my Kershaw OSO Sweet, this one, which has been my faithful EDC knife ever since. You can see I've put it through the wringer. It's missing screws, and the edge is really rough shape. You know, of course, working in construction, we put these through the wringer, don't we, Barrett? Let's see, how long ago did I start this little venture? About a couple of months ago, I decided to go ahead and replace my OSO Sweet. Well, I don't know why, I was watching some videos and I saw the cryo, and I said, well, that's a pretty cool knife, you know, that's kind of cool, maybe I'll try that. Well, I don't know, it's just this aluminum coating they've got on this aluminum frame. This handle is really slippery. I got kind of sweaty one day and I about cut my thumb. Well, I did cut my thumb, so I thought, you know what, that one's not a great EDC knife, so I'm probably going to end up giving this one away to someone. It's brand new, hasn't even been used, and I'll probably do that as a part of the Walnut Cricket fundraiser. So let's see, the second chapter in the story was we went to the Frost Cutlery, the new knife shop, the grand opening they had. They didn't have an OSO Sweet, so I bought this Blackout, and it's pretty decent. It's you know, it's got the speed safe, but it doesn't have the flipper on it, which I like about the OSO Sweet. It's got the thumb stud. The only thing I don't like about these two knives is the coating on the blade. You know, if you could really see this blade that I've been using for 2 years, you would see scratches all over it. And so I'm afraid, you know, this is just not going to be the same. And the handles, these scales, whatever we are calling these things, the plastic seems to be cheap on it. I don't know, it's almost like, what are you doing over there? Did you burn yourself?
Nah.
Barrett's trying to keep the fire going. Did you burn yourself?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, good. I don't know, if you've got a Kershaw OSO Sweet, you know what I'm talking about. The plastic, whatever they use for the scales on the OSO Sweet is much better. It's like a hollow feel to it. It's almost like they tried to save weight, and the metal lining even feels wimpier. So I don't know, and it's thicker. You can see how much thicker it is than the OSO Sweet. So, I don't know, it's okay. I don't know. I may ask Barrett if he wants this one. He's out there getting firewood. Barrett, you want the Blackout? He said, sure, Dad. So, after all that, and going through some other, you know, I kind of like Spyderco a little bit. I tried one of those. I gave that one to Alex, and anyway, I'm just going to deem the Kershaw OSO Sweet the best EDC knife in history. So that's just my claim. And so I ordered a new one, and I'm very excited to get that. So one thing I do like about Kershaw is they all have the lanyard hole, which obviously I use as a key ring hole, because everything I have, all my EDC stuff is on my key ring. So I got my little flashlight, my little ferro rod, which we just used, didn't we, Barrett? to start the fire with. Looking a little rough there, boy. Alright, so we're going to use the blackout, which is Barrett's new knife. You like that, Barrett?
I do like it.
And you just, it has this frame lock on it. You just close it like that. You got to be real careful now, because this sucker will cut your, if you do that, you got to keep your thumb down here, okay? Like I'm talking to you like you're 13 again, aren't I? Or 10 or something. But it's got this little thumb stud, and it does have speed assist, or speed safe, which means you just got to get it going and it'll open basically by itself.
Okay.
But you got to be careful when you're closing it, not to close it on your, and that's a good knife. It's just, it's a little thick for my everyday carry, because it's always in my pocket. So, but that's yours, and if you don't mind, I'll borrow it.
Sure.
To open up the OSO Sweet. Voila! And a baby. Now what you'll notice about the OSO Sweet is it has the little flipper. And I'll get you one of these if you want it, but it's much easier to open. It's actually, the action on the OSO Sweet to me is better than even the Cryo. And it has a little flipper, and it's pretty good. But this is slippery. You know, I cut myself on this thing twice with sweaty hands. So I'm happy to have my new Kershaw OSO Sweet. There's the old one, and there's yours, Barrett. One thing I just realized is that Barrett's left-handed. But will you be operating it with your right hand or left hand?
Probably right hand.
You did pretty good. But well, let me see. Let me show you something. The stud on that is reversible, right? Now I got to do my left hand. There we go. Yeah, see that little screw? We can reverse that if you want to.
It looks better the other way.
What do you mean? Looks better this way or the other?
The other way. The way it is now.
The other thing you can do too is you can change the pocket clip for up or down, tip down or tip up carry, if you want to use it, carried in your pocket. Okay, just for demonstration purposes, I'll show you how bad of a shape I let this one get in. Of course, when you're using it every day, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to get in that, let them get in that kind of shape. So let's try out the new Kershaw. See what it's going to do. Oh yeah, see that there?
Yeah.
That looks fitter.
Wow.
Alright, so Barrett was curious about his knife. And I was telling him I think his is sharper out of the box than mine is. Look at that, Barrett.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's why I was telling you to be careful, because yours is crazy sharp, and I'll cut my thumb on it one day. But anyway, there you go.
All right.
Well, looks like I'm set up for a couple more years, Barrett, with my new Kershaw OSO Sweet. We'll retire this one. It'll go in the collection, and we'll give the Cryo away. And you have a new knife, and the fires burn out.